God says, there are only 40 minutes left. It's an emergency. Something heavy is coming your way. A deep sorrow waits ahead if you turn away from this. Open this immediately, or regret will be too late. Do not scroll, do not delay. This is not a warning you can ignore. I am speaking directly to you, not by chance, not by accident, but because your spirit has been crying out, and I have heard. You felt the shift in the air. You sensed something wasn't right. Now you're here because I led you to this moment. If you walk away now, you might miss a door I have opened just for you, and it may never swing open again. Before we go further, comment Amen to affirm you receive this word. You have been feeling uneasy, haven't you? Like something heavy is coming, but you can't explain it. You've been brushing it off, trying to stay strong, trying to act like everything is under control, but deep down, you know a storm is near. I am telling you now, it is real. But I am also telling you this, though the storm comes, I will not leave you alone in it. I will stand with you. I will carry you through it. But only if you listen till the end. There is a tragedy that has already started to form around your life. You may not see it yet, but spiritually, things have been shifting. Darkness has been planning to surround you, but I am your light. I have chosen you. I have marked you for protection. That's why this showed up in front of your eyes right now. Not because of an algorithm, not because of luck, but because I ordained this moment for you to hear my voice. If you believe this word is for you, like this video now to seal it in faith. That one small act is a step of agreement with what I'm doing in your life right now. You have been tired, worn out. Your soul has been aching for answers. You've asked me, God, where are you? Why is it so quiet? Why do I feel forgotten? But I was never gone. I was watching closely. I've been protecting you from battles you never even knew were forming behind your back. But now I need your full attention because what's coming requires your faith to rise. You cannot face what's ahead with empty hands and a distracted heart. There are 40 minutes left, not because you are going to be destroyed in that time, but because that is how urgent it is for you to wake up. In 40 minutes, a decision you make could shift your life. In 40 minutes, you could say yes to something that will lead to loss, or say no to the very thing I sent to bless you. You are in the middle of a crossroads right now, and I am shouting from the heavens, listen to me. I am not here to scare you. I am here to prepare you. The enemy has seen your potential. He has seen what I've placed inside of you. He is trying to stop it before it can be born, but I will not let him succeed. I need you to cling to me now like never before. Stop giving your heart to distractions. Stop opening your ears to voices that do not come from me. Comment 1111 if you believe I have spoken directly to your spirit just now. You were not made to drown in fear. You were not created to live in confusion. You were made in my image. I breathed my spirit into you. That's why you've been attacked so much lately, because the enemy is terrified of what you're about to walk into. He knows your breakthrough is close. He knows your miracle is one decision away. That's why everything has felt heavier. That's why even sleep hasn't helped your soul rest. But hear me now, my plans for you are still good. They haven't changed. Not even when you doubted me. Not even when you were angry at me. Not even when you stopped praying. I loved you through it all. And I never took my eyes off you. But now is the time to return to me with everything. You've been holding on to pain, to bitterness, to disappointment. I saw what they did to you. I saw the betrayals, the lies, the loneliness. I counted every tear. Not one was wasted. But you cannot keep holding it all inside. Give it to me. Let me heal you. Let me prepare you. Because what's coming is bigger than you think. It will shake everything around you, but if you're standing with me, you will not be shaken. Comment 222 if you trust that I will hold you through this storm. There are blessings with your name on them. There are doors that are already unlocking. But they require obedience. They require attention. Don't be distracted by fake opportunities. Don't be tricked by familiar pain that tries to return. I am doing something new, and the enemy wants you so focused on what's behind that you miss what I'm placing in front of you. You feel like you've been in a season of silence, but my silence was not absence. I was working in the dark. I was preparing the stage. Now, the light is about to shine on you, but it will come with exposure. Some things around you will fall away. Some people won't be able to stay. Don't fight it. I am making room for what is holy. The enemy will try to shake you, but stand firm. I am your refuge. I am your provider. I am your defender. You don't need to fight with words or fists. You need to fight by staying in my presence. Pray like you've never prayed. Praise like you've already seen the miracle. Walk like you know victory is already yours. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not here by accident. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And this message is the confirmation you've been begging me for. Yes, I heard your midnight cries. Yes, I saw you on the floor saying you couldn't do it anymore. Yes, I was there when you said you were done. But you didn't give up. You're still breathing. You're still here. And because of that, the devil lost. You feel the weight, don't you? That invisible pressure pressing against your chest. It's not your imagination. That's the spiritual battle. And I, the Lord your God, am standing right in the middle of it with you. The reason the enemy is attacking this hard is because he knows he's running out of time. The reason I said there are 40 minutes left is because I've already scheduled the shift. You are that close to a breakthrough that will not just change your life, it will break generational chains. You must be alert right now. You must be sober-minded. This is not the moment to scroll away, to get distracted, to ignore my voice. You have asked me to show you I'm real. You said, God, if you care, give me a sign. And here I am, speaking directly to you. Don't miss this. Don't harden your heart now. If you feel this burning in your spirit, comment 333 to declare your faith. The next few steps you take matter more than you know. You're walking in a narrow place right now, like a bridge between the past and the future. The enemy has tried to break that bridge under your feet. He wants you to turn around. He wants you to believe you're stuck. But I am reinforcing that bridge right now with my power, with my angels, with my presence. I will carry you if your legs give out. But do not look back. There's nothing for you there. This moment is sacred. Stop scrolling for 1 minute and realize, I am in this. I am not the God of maybe. I am not the God of accidents. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I hold time in my hands. I have counted every second of your pain, and I have stored up every blessing I promised you. But you must be ready to receive it. You cannot receive something with closed hands. And you cannot hear me clearly with a heart filled with noise. That's why I've been removing people. That's why doors have closed. That's why some things didn't work out, even though you begged me to make them happen. I said no because I love you. I closed it because I saw what was ahead. I broke your heart to protect your soul. Do you understand now? The tragedy I warned you about is not always a car crash or sudden disaster. Sometimes it's marrying the wrong person. Sometimes it's chasing a job I never gave you. Sometimes it's settling for a life far smaller than what I created you for. That's the danger. That's the trap. That's what I'm saving you from. And that's why this is urgent. Comment 555 if you're choosing me over everything else right now. You have no idea how close the enemy came to stopping your purpose. You were on the edge of giving up, the edge of self-destruction, the edge of losing your faith completely. But I stepped in. I covered you when no one else even saw the danger. You don't owe your survival to luck or strength. You're here because I said, "Not today, Satan. This one belongs to me." That's why the pressure increased. That's why it felt like you were suffocating emotionally. That's why everything around you felt like it was breaking. But you weren't being buried, you were being planted. And now the roots have taken hold. I have prepared you in silence so I can reveal you in strength. I know it doesn't make sense yet. I know you're still hurting. But trust me, your pain has a purpose. I have not wasted one part of your story. Every time you were abandoned, every time you cried in secret, every time you wanted to quit, those were the moments I was building the fire inside you. That fire is holy. That fire will keep you warm when the world turns cold. That fire is proof you were never alone. You don't need to understand everything to trust me. You just need to follow me. And right now, I'm saying, walk forward. Even if it's slow, even if it's shaky, walk forward, because I'm waiting at the end of that road with open arms. Comment 1212 if you're ready to walk by faith and not by sight. I've already dispatched angels to go ahead of you. I've already touched hearts that will favor you. I've already cleared paths you didn't even know were blocked. But it won't matter if you stop here. It won't matter if you doubt now. That's why I'm shouting this message. You've come too far. You've cried too much. You've waited too long. Don't you dare stop believing now. This storm won't destroy you. It will reveal who I am in your life. You're not going to sink. You're going to rise. Because I never lose. And if you stay with me, you will not lose either. The winds may blow, the waters may rise, but I am still the God who calms the sea with one word. And I'm still the God who walks with you in the fire. That emergency you're sensing, it's real, but so is your covering. So is my power. So is my promise. And I promised that no weapon formed against you would prosper. I promised I'd never leave you. I promise that what I started in you, I will finish. So breathe, stand, praise. Even if you don't feel like it, because something is breaking in the spirit as you listen to this. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are at the edge of something sacred. You may not see it yet with your natural eyes, but in the spirit, the ground beneath you is shifting. Doors are being moved. Chains are falling off. The very atmosphere around you is being rearranged. Why? Because I, the Lord your God, have stepped into your situation, and when I move, nothing stays the same. I said 40 minutes because you need to understand the urgency of now. This isn't about fear. It's about alignment. It's about you realizing that what you do in the next moments, how you respond to me, can either protect you from pain or invite it. My warning is my mercy. My voice is your safety, but I will not force you. I speak, I nudge, I knock, but you must open the door. Comment 777 if you're opening the door right now. I am not like people. I don't lie. I don't change my mind. If I said I have plans for you, then I do. If I said you're chosen, then you are. And if I said I will protect you, then I will, even when you don't feel me near. But you must trust me even in the silence, even when nothing looks the way you hoped. You must learn to hold on when the wind gets louder, not let go. Your heart has been broken more than once. And each time you thought, maybe this is just my life now. Maybe I'm meant to survive, not thrive. But I didn't put you here just to suffer. I didn't breathe life into you just to watch you crawl through your days. There is joy waiting for you. There is beauty waiting for you. There is restoration, not just of what you lost, but of who you used to be before the pain changed you. That's why the enemy wants to distract you now. That's why everything suddenly feels overwhelming. That's why you've been tempted to go numb, to give up, to settle. Because the next step you take could break his grip off your life permanently. And he knows it. That's why he's turning up the pressure. That's why he's trying to make you forget who you are. But I'm here to remind you, you are mine. You are loved. You are not alone. Comment 999 if you know the enemy cannot have your mind. I don't ask for perfection. I ask for your heart. I ask for your attention. I ask for your surrender. Not because I want to control you, but because I want to free you from anxiety, from cycles, from that constant voice in your head that tells you you're not enough. That voice is not from me. That voice is a lie, and it has silenced your joy long enough. Today is different. This is not just another word. This is me reaching into your situation, pulling you out of what should have broken you. You were not supposed to survive some of the things you did, but you did. Because grace covered you, because mercy stepped in, because I had purpose still attached to your name. Some of you are weeping while reading this, and I want you to know I see those tears, every single one. I see the memories flooding your mind. I see the fear rising up in your chest. But I also see the strength I placed in you. You don't feel strong, but I do not lie. You are stronger than you think, because I live in you. And my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are right where I need you to be, because it is in this very moment that you finally stopped running long enough to hear me. You've been searching for answers, and I've been waiting to give them. But first, I needed your full attention. Comment 1010. If you know this was the moment everything began to change, don't look back anymore. Let it go. The betrayal, the rejection, the years you feel were wasted. Nothing is wasted when it's placed in my hands. I can take every broken thing and make it whole again. I can make beauty from ashes, but you have to stop rehearsing the past. It will not serve your future. What's ahead is holy, what's ahead is blessed. But you must move forward with clean hands and a healed heart. That's why I'm pressing on you right now. That's why you feel like you can't ignore this message. Because this is your moment to drop what's been draining you and pick up what I've been trying to place in your hands. Some of you have been questioning whether it's too late, whether you missed your chance, whether I passed you by. Let me speak this clearly. I don't forget my promises. I don't forget my children. I don't walk away from the ones I call, and I called you. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you, and I set you apart. There is a covering over your life. Even when things don't go the way you hoped, even when people walk away, even when sickness strikes, I am still God. I am still healer. I am still provider. I am still restorer. And I'm not done with you. You are about to walk into rooms that you didn't even know were being built for you. You're about to be remembered in spaces where they once overlooked you. You're about to see answers to prayers you forgot you prayed. But you must stay close to me now. Don't wander. Don't let your emotions lead you. Let my spirit lead you. I will guide you into peace, into power, into purpose. This season will not break you, it will birth you. And when you look back one day, you'll say, that's when everything changed. That's when I heard him. That's when I said yes. That's when I walked out of fear and into faith. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You've been walking through some things that no one sees. People think you're fine because you smile, because you function, because you keep going. But I see the tears you don't talk about. I see how you lay awake at night wondering why life feels heavier than ever. I see how your heart has been quietly breaking. And I want you to know none of it has gone unnoticed. This is not the end of your story. This is the turning point. The moment where everything starts to shift. That's why it's felt so intense lately. That's why you've been under pressure. Because when I get ready to elevate my children, the enemy always panics. He throws distractions. He stirs up confusion. He tries to make you settle or shrink back. But this time, you're not going to quit. This time, you're going to rise. Comment 1515 if you're choosing to rise instead of retreat. I have given you strength that is not your own. That's why even when you wanted to give up, you couldn't. That's why even when you felt numb, you still woke up and tried again. That's why you're reading this now. You don't see it, but in the spirit, you've been winning battles while the world thought you were losing. You've been fighting in silence, and I've been backing you in power. The emergency I warned you about is not a punishment, it's a wake-up call. I'm calling you out of delay, out of depression, out of distraction. I'm calling you out of thinking you're too broken, too behind, too messed up to be used. The enemy's greatest fear is that you'll remember who you are in me. That's why he attacks your identity first. Because he knows that if you ever realize what I've put inside of you, he won't be able to stop you. But here's the truth, he never could. You've given your heart to people who couldn't hold it. You've trusted things that let you down. And that pain has made you cautious. That pain has made you hesitant. But I am not like man. I do not fail. I do not lie. I do not change based on feelings. I am steady. I am strong. And I will never let you fall without catching you. Comment 1717 if you believe my hand is still holding your life together. You've been searching for answers in all the wrong places, trying to find peace in distractions, trying to fill the emptiness with things that fade, but nothing has worked, nothing has lasted. Because nothing can satisfy you like my presence. I created your soul. I know what it needs, and right now it needs me. You may feel like you've messed up too much, that you've failed too often, that I'm disappointed in you. But hear me clearly, I don't see you through the lens of your shame. I see you through the lens of my Son, through the blood that was shed, through the grace that still flows. My mercy is new this very morning. My arms are open right now. I haven't turned my face away from you. I've been waiting for you to come back home, and when you do, I will not scold you. I will not shame you. I will not remind you of everything you did wrong. I will cover you. I will restore you. I will celebrate over you like a father who's just been reunited with their child. You've been carrying things I never asked you to carry. You've been carrying guilt, pressure, fear, anxiety. I didn't put that on your back. Lay it down now. You are not meant to walk this life alone. I walk with you. I fight for you. I speak over you. I go before you. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to lay it all down and trust me again. The next few days will be important, not because of what the world is planning, but because of what I am doing behind the scenes. You will see some things shift. You will see some people distance themselves. Don't panic. Don't chase. I am removing what cannot go where I'm taking you. I am clearing your path. I am stripping away the extra weight so you can finally run. You've been crawling long enough. You've been just surviving. But now I'm calling you to rise, to build, to create, to speak, to walk in the authority I gave you. I've placed something powerful inside of you, and it's time for it to come alive. The delay was not denial. The silence was not punishment. It was preparation. You were growing in the dark, developing in the crushing, becoming stronger through the struggle. What the enemy meant for harm, I've been using for your good the whole time. And when you come out of this, people won't even recognize you. Not because you've changed on the outside, but because your spirit will be on fire with purpose. I'm igniting something in you right now, a hunger for more, a boldness to speak truth, a desire to chase after me, no matter what it costs. Let it grow, feed it with prayer, strengthen it with worship, guard it from anything that tries to dim it. Because this fire I've placed in you is holy. You are going to impact more lives than you realize. You are going to walk into places you once only dreamed of. And when you get there, you will not forget who brought you through. You will not say, "Look what I did." You will say, "Look what the Lord has done." This is just the beginning. But I needed your attention. That's why I said 40 minutes, because I knew you would stop and listen, and I knew that when you did, something would break off your life. And it has. Right now, in this very moment, chains are falling. Fear is losing its grip. Confusion is being silenced. Faith is rising again. And I will not let you walk into your next season unprepared. That's why I'm pouring this into you now. You were built for more. You were chosen for more. You were made for this moment. You are not weak. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are mine. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. I know you've been questioning everything lately, wondering why nothing seems to be working, wondering if I'm even there. You've been walking through situations that are louder than my silence, and it's made you doubt your own faith. But let me tell you something, your questions don't scare me. Your doubts don't make me love you less. Your weakness doesn't disqualify you. In fact, it qualifies you for what I'm about to do. The emergency I'm speaking of isn't just around you, it's also within you. A war has been happening inside your heart. You've been torn between trusting me and trusting yourself. torn between walking forward or retreating back into what's familiar but harmful. This war is not accidental. The enemy knows that if you ever truly surrender, if you ever fully let me take control, his influence over you would end. That's why this moment is sacred. Because today, right now, your heart is being pulled out of the war zone. I'm reaching into the middle of your conflict and offering you peace, not the kind the world gives, but my peace. The kind that steadies you when everything shakes. The kind that calms the storm, even if it keeps raging outside. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to receive peace in the middle of your storm. You've been so hard on yourself, thinking you're not doing enough, that you should be stronger, braver, more consistent. But I want you to hear this. I never asked you to carry the weight of perfection. I asked you to walk with me. I don't need your performance. I need your presence. Come to me, even messy, even tired, even when you feel unworthy. You keep thinking I want your best behavior. But what I really want is your honest heart. The enemy's biggest lie is making you feel disqualified, making you think I've changed my mind about you, that maybe you've fallen too far, that maybe the calling was never real to begin with. But let me speak this clearly. I don't take back my promises. What I spoke over you still stands. The gifts I placed in you are still there. They may be buried under pain, but they're not gone. They are waiting for your yes. This is why you've been feeling pressure, not because you're cursed, but because you're called. And the weight you feel isn't crushing you, it's shaping you. I am molding you for something greater than you imagined. And yes, I'm allowing discomfort, but only the kind that leads to transformation. Comment 1111 if you believe my promise still stands over your life. I know what they said about you. I know how they left. I know how you've been overlooked, forgotten, misunderstood. But their opinions never shaped your destiny. I did. Their rejection did not cancel your anointing. In fact, it only confirmed it, because I often hide the most powerful ones in the most unlikely places. The world may not see your worth yet, but I always have. That's why I need you to stop waiting for validation. You don't need it. Not from them. Not from the ones who didn't recognize your value. I've already stamped approved over your life with my blood, and no voice, no person, no failure can cancel that seal. There is something sacred about this season, even with all the pain, even with all the unknowns, because this is where your roots are going deeper. This is where your endurance is growing. This is where your faith is becoming real, not just a Sunday feeling, but a daily fire that carries you when emotions fail. Don't fight the process. I know it hurts, but healing often does. Growth often does. If I pulled you out too early, you wouldn't be ready for where I'm taking you. So I'm not just rescuing you, I'm preparing you for influence, for leadership, for ministry, for impact, for purpose that goes beyond yourself. Comment 222 if you're choosing to trust the process even when it hurts. You keep thinking I've forgotten you because others are getting blessed faster. You've watched doors open for people who didn't pray as hard. You've seen others walk into opportunities you've begged me for. But I need you to know your delay is not a denial. I'm not punishing you. I'm protecting what I've placed in you. Some things take longer because they're worth more, and what I'm doing in you cannot be rushed. I don't do shortcuts. I do solid foundations. So when I lift you, no one will be able to tear it down. They'll look at your life and know it was me, because you won't just have success, you'll have peace, wisdom, and strength to carry what's coming. Yes, the breakthrough is still coming. Yes, the miracle is still scheduled. Yes, the open door is still real. But what I want even more than giving you something is preparing you to keep it. And so I wait with you, I walk with you, I weep with you. I speak to you like now, when you least expected it, in a moment you almost skipped past. But you didn't, because your spirit knew, your heart knew, and that's how you know this is me. You don't need to chase signs anymore. You are the sign. You don't need to beg for confirmation. This is it. And from this moment forward, everything will begin to move differently. Not always faster, but definitely deeper. Not always easier, but certainly clearer. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. There's something I need you to understand right now. Something sacred, something holy. The enemy didn't attack you because you're weak. He didn't come after you because you're cursed. He came for you because you're carrying something from me. Something valuable, something powerful, something eternal. That's why the battle has been fierce. That's why you've felt like giving up. Because what's inside you threatens everything the enemy's built against you. But I want you to hear me clearly. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you here. You haven't been fighting for nothing. You haven't cried all those tears in vain. Every struggle has been preparing you for this moment. Every disappointment has carved space for a greater purpose. I'm not done. I'm just getting started. Comment, Amen, if you're still holding on, even with shaking hands. There's a reason you felt like everything is shifting. It's not your imagination. Heaven has been moving things on your behalf. I've been aligning people, adjusting timelines, even closing doors, not to hurt you, but to protect the next season of your life. Because you don't need everything you're asking for right now. Some of it would only delay you. Some of it would distract you. That's why I'm keeping certain things hidden until your spirit is ready. And I know waiting is hard, trusting is hard, especially when it feels like everyone else is getting what you prayed for. But I didn't forget you. I didn't overlook your name. I've got you engraved in the palm of my hand. Every time you prayed and didn't see results, I was working in ways you couldn't see. Faith isn't just believing when it's easy. Faith is believing when there's silence, when there's no evidence, when nothing adds up but your soul still says, God is with me, and I am. I've always been. Comment 333 if you still believe, even in the waiting. I need you to let go of what you thought it had to look like. I know you had a plan. I know you had a vision. But what I'm doing in you is better than what you imagined. And yes, it'll take longer. And yes, it'll cost more. But it will last. It will bless generations. It will bring peace, not just progress. You've been looking for immediate results, but I'm building a lasting impact. That takes time. That takes fire. That takes faith that's refined, not rushed. So don't resent the process. Embrace it. Let me mold you. Let me stretch you. Even if it's uncomfortable. Even if it feels like everything familiar is falling apart. Because the truth is, I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing you. And once you're transformed, you won't go back. You won't settle for less. You won't attach yourself to what once drained you. You'll recognize my voice quicker. You'll choose peace over panic. You'll know how to stand when the storms return. That's the goal. That's the gift. Not just the blessing, but becoming someone who knows how to carry it. Comment 1212 if you're willing to be transformed, not just rescued. You've been walking through a spiritual fire. And I know it's felt like punishment, but it's actually been purification. I've been burning away the things that couldn't come with you, the fears, the lies, the broken beliefs about who you are and who I am. That's why certain people started fading away. That's why some things stopped feeling comfortable. Because you're being elevated, and elevation always costs comfort. It's time to start walking like you know who you are, like you know you're chosen, like you know my hand is on your life. No more shrinking to make others comfortable, no more dumbing down your faith, no more apologizing for your anointing. You didn't call yourself, I did, and who I call, I equip. Who I equip, I defend, and who I defend, no enemy can touch. You are covered, you are surrounded, you are not walking alone. I have assigned angels to you. I have placed fire around you. Every step you take by faith is under my authority. So stop questioning if you're enough. You never had to be. That's why I sent my spirit to live inside of you. That's why I gave you grace. That's why I gave you access to my strength, so that you never have to fight alone again. This is not just a season you're passing through. This is a spiritual shift, a divine interruption. I allowed everything to slow down so you would finally listen. Not because I'm angry, not because I want to punish you, but because you were moving too fast in the wrong direction. And if I didn't stop you now, the road ahead would have led to more pain than you were meant to carry. This is your rescue. This is your reset. This is your return. Comment Amen if you believe I am calling you back to me right now. You thought the closed doors were rejections, but they were redirections. I wasn't keeping good things from you. I was protecting you from what you couldn't yet see. You would have walked through those doors thinking they were blessings, but they were traps in disguise. I saw what was behind them. I heard the conversations you never did. I watched the hearts that were never truly for you. That's why I stepped in. That's why I closed them. And now I'm opening something better, but not before I prepare your spirit to handle it. Because you've asked for more, you've asked for peace, you've asked for clarity, you've asked for increase. But all those things come with weight. And I love you too much to give you something that will crush you. That's why I'm strengthening your shoulders first. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may feel tired, you may feel broken, but I am still working. Comment 777 if you believe I'm building strength in the middle of your storm. You've wondered why certain people disappeared, why they changed, why they walked away like you meant nothing. And you've tried to fix it. You've replayed every moment, wondering what you could have done differently. But I want you to hear this clearly. Some losses were answers to prayers you didn't even know how to pray. I removed what you didn't have the strength to let go of, not because I want you to hurt, but because I want you to heal. There are places I'm taking you where some people cannot follow. There are blessings I'm about to release that some hands cannot touch. And so, yes, it feels like isolation, but it's really separation. And separation is holy. You've been set apart. And I will not allow what is unclean to attach itself to what I have made clean. Let it go. Trust my hand. Trust my no. Trust my timing. I know how long you've waited. I know how heavy the silence has felt, but every moment has been part of my process. You're not late. You're not behind. You're right on time for what I've prepared. Comment 1010 if you trust my timing, even when it hurts. You've been tested deeply in this season, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and the enemy has whispered lies to you in those weak moments. He told you I forgot. He told you I was silent because I didn't care. He told you the pain you're feeling is permanent, but he is a liar. I've been closer than ever, holding you up when you didn't even feel it, comforting your soul when no one around you understood, whispering truth into your spirit even when your mind was full of fear. That's why you didn't fall apart completely. That's why you made it this far. My hand has been on you, even in the fire. And I want you to hear this. If the fire didn't destroy you, it's because it was never meant to. It was only meant to refine you, to purify your motives, to expose the things that don't belong anymore, to show you just how strong we are together. You're coming out of this, not broken, but bold, not confused, but clear, not bitter, but blessed. You've been wondering if you're still on the right path. You've asked me, God, did I miss it? Did I mess it all up? But hear me now, I know how to reroute my children. You never fell off course so far that I couldn't reach you. I've been redirecting your steps gently, softly, patiently. And today you are right where you need to be to hear me. You've been feeling stuck, haven't you? Like something inside you is trying to move forward, but the weight of everything you've been through keeps pulling you back. I see you. You've been pressing through, trying to stay strong, holding yourself together when no one else even realizes how hard it's been. But I know. I've watched every tear, heard every prayer you whispered under your breath, and felt the ache in your heart when you thought no one cared. Let me tell you something. Nothing about you is hidden from me. Not the pain, not the weariness, not even the thoughts you've been too afraid to admit out loud. I've seen it all, and I haven't turned away from you. In fact, I've drawn even closer. Comment 555 if you believe I'm close to the broken-hearted. I've been protecting you in more ways than you know. There were moments where you were one decision away from deep regret, but I blocked it. There were times when you were surrounded by people who looked like they were for you, but their hearts were filled with jealousy and deceit, and I removed them. You didn't lose them. I rescued you from them. You may not have understood it at the time. It may have felt like rejection, like abandonment, but in reality, it was divine intervention. I love you too much to let you stay in places I never designed for you. I love you too much to let comfort become your prison. And sometimes, I will allow everything around you to fall apart just so you'll learn to lean fully on me. I know you want answers. I know you want things to make sense. But I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust that I have a reason for everything I do, that I can see what you cannot, that I know what's ahead, and I'm preparing you for it, even now. Comment 1717 if you trust me to finish what I started in you. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not overlooked. Your name has not been lost in a crowd. Your prayers didn't fall into silence. Your faith, even the size of a mustard seed, has moved things in the heavens. Yes, you may feel tired, you may feel forgotten, but I have not changed my mind about you. I'm still calling you higher. This season you're in feels quiet, but that doesn't mean I'm not speaking. I often speak the loudest in the silence. It's in the stillness that your heart becomes sensitive to my voice. That's when you start recognizing what's really from me and what's just noise. I've been clearing the clutter around you, not to isolate you, but to sanctify you. You've been set apart. That's why certain things didn't work out. That's why you couldn't fit in where others did. Because I made you different. Don't resent your difference. Don't despise your delay. The anointing on your life is not common, and that's why your process hasn't been either. I'm calling you deeper, out of shallow waters, out of surface-level faith. I'm calling you to walk by the Spirit and not by what you see, because what I'm about to do in your life will not make sense to those around you. But it will be undeniable. I will make it so clear that even your enemies will know it was me. Comment 222 if you know I'm setting you apart for something greater. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. This is not just about you. The breakthrough I'm bringing won't just bless you, it'll bless your family, your children, your children's children. I'm not just answering your prayers, I'm answering prayers your grandmother prayed. I'm responding to generational cries. You are the one I've chosen to break cycles, to shift things, to change the narrative. That's why the pressure has been so intense. That's why the warfare has felt unrelenting. The enemy isn't fighting you because of where you are, he's fighting you because of where you're headed. He's terrified of what happens if you fully surrender, fully obey, fully trust me. Because when you do, chains break, curses break, cycles break, and legacy begins. You are the interruption in your bloodline. You are the answer to someone else's silent cry. You are the light in the darkness your family has walked through for generations, and I will not let you fail. I will not let you fall. My grace is holding you up. My power is filling in every gap. Where you are weak, I am strong. Where you are confused, I am clear. Where you are hurting, I am healing. There are things you've been carrying far too long, wounds that never healed properly, burdens you were never meant to hold. People depended on you. Life didn't give you time to process. You were expected to just keep going, so you buried the pain. You smiled when your heart was breaking. You helped others while silently hoping someone would notice that you were drowning. I saw it all. I was there for every part of it. Not once did I look away. Not once did I abandon you. Comment Amen if you believe I've never left your side. I want to talk to the part of you that no one sees. The part that still grieves the time that was lost, the dreams that didn't happen, the person who left, the version of yourself you thought you'd be by now. I'm not afraid of your disappointment. I'm not distant from your sorrow. I am near to the broken-hearted, and I save those crushed in spirit. That includes you, especially you. There's still time. I am the God of restoration. I do not just repair, I redeem. I make all things new. What you thought was wasted can still be used. What was broken can still become beautiful. I can take every shattered piece and create something that could have never existed without the pain you've walked through. That's what grace does. You see the scars. I see the story. You see failure. I see foundation. This pain you're coming out of, it's not the end of your story. It's the place I begin to reveal why you had to walk through it. Nothing you've been through will be wasted. You may not understand it yet, but you will. I promise you will. Comment 1111 if you're ready to believe I still have a plan for your life. You've been praying for peace, but still feeling overwhelmed. That's because true peace isn't the absence of problems, it's the presence of me in the middle of them. I don't always remove the storm, but I do enter it with you. And when I'm in the storm, everything changes. Even the wind has to obey me. Even the chaos begins to submit. Not because you're in control, but because I am. I know how much you've been holding inside. That silent pressure on your chest. That heavy feeling when you wake up, unsure if you have the strength to face another day. You felt alone in that, but you're not. My presence is resting over you right now, even if you don't feel it yet. My hand is on your life. My voice is still speaking into your future. My spirit is interceding for you when you have no words left to pray. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible. Your name is written on my heart. Comment 999 if you know I still see you when no one else does. You've come so far, through pain, through heartbreak, through disappointment. And even when you were tempted to walk away from it all, you didn't. You stayed. You fought through the silence. You believed, even when your belief was just a whisper. That matters to me. That moves my heart. Because you've been faithful in the wilderness, and now I'm leading you out of it. You've been walking with questions, but I am giving you clarity. Not all at once, but piece by piece, step by step, I am rebuilding your trust. I am teaching you to depend on me again, not on people, not on performance, not on results, but on my presence. That is where your strength will be. That is where your future begins to open. I'm not preparing a small breakthrough. I'm preparing a full restoration. That's why it's taken time. That's why it hasn't come easy, because it's not temporary. What I'm about to do in your life will be lasting, rooted, and complete. You are about to enter into a season where things begin to make sense, not just around you, but inside you. The broken pieces are aligning. The scattered thoughts are calming. The ache is turning into oil. I am taking the weight of this season and pressing something valuable out of it. You've been stretched in every way lately, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. The pressure has been real. The moments of silence have been long. And in those quiet hours, you've started to ask yourself questions you never dared to ask before. God, did I miss it? Did I fail you? Did I take a wrong turn and now I'm stuck? But I need you to hear me clearly. You are not stuck. You are stationed. You are in position. You are exactly where I needed you to be to speak this into your spirit right now. And I will use every delay, every detour, every disappointment, not to break you, but to build you. Comment, Amen, if you believe I can turn all things for your good. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual now, allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know you thought the answer would have come by now, that the door would have opened, that the weight would have lifted, but there's a reason I've held it back. If I gave you what you asked for too soon, you wouldn't have been able to carry it. You would have taken the blessing and lost the lesson. But I care too much about your character to give you comfort that would have crippled you spiritually. You asked me to take you higher, to show you your purpose, but that requires pruning. It requires cutting away some things that you thought you needed. It requires trust when everything in you wants to run back to what's familiar. But I didn't bring you this far to turn you around now. I brought you this far so you would learn to walk by faith and not by sight. You've asked for peace, but to receive it, you must let go of control. You've asked for healing, but to receive it, you must give me the wounds. You've asked for clarity, but to receive it, you must trust me in the dark. Comment 1212 if you're releasing control and choosing surrender. You've been worried about time, worried that you missed your season, that it's too late, that you waited too long. But I am the creator of time. I don't rush like the world does. I don't need permission from the calendar to do something miraculous. I can restore in one day what you thought would take a lifetime. God says, I need your 2 minutes right now. Not tomorrow, not later, just these 2 minutes. Because something is being spoken in heaven about you. Right now, 3 angels are discussing your body, your health, your strength. Not because you're weak, but because something is about to change. Transformation is coming. A divine shift is happening inside your body. What was failing will be restored. What was broken will be rebuilt. What felt empty will be filled. Your very structure, the temple I created, is about to rise in a way even you did not expect. My child, stop what you're doing right now and listen closely. You are about to hear something that will change your life forever, and if you skip this, you might miss the very moment heaven steps into your situation. I'm not here by accident, and neither are you. This is divine. This is sacred. If you believe that I, your God, still speak and still move, then stay right here. Don't scroll. Don't rush. This is a conversation between me and you. Something holy is happening. Comment Amen if your heart feels the weight of what I'm saying. I have heard the prayers you whispered in the dark. I have counted the tears no one saw. I have watched you sit in silence, afraid to hope again because of how long you've waited. But my child, I never forgot you. I never left. I never stopped planning something beautiful for you. And this moment is part of it. Your body is not forgotten. It is not cursed. It is not doomed to stay this way. I, the Lord your God, created every cell in you. I know every nerve, every vessel, every beat of your heart, and I am telling you this is the hour of transformation, not just spiritually, but physically. You're going to feel lighter, stronger, healthier. You're going to feel me moving inside of you. There is healing in your bones and fire in your belly. What the doctors could not fix, I am about to shift. Comment 11111 if you believe I'm still the God who heals. You need to understand this isn't just about physical healing. I am doing a complete reset, a restoration. I am removing the roots of weariness and exhaustion. I am taking the heaviness from your chest and the tension from your back. I'm not just repairing your body, I'm renewing your spirit. You are not just being made better, you are being made new. I sent 3 angels to speak over you because your name was brought up in the courts of heaven. Yes, you, not someone else. I saw you struggling to sleep at night. I saw you pressing your hands against your chest, begging me for peace. And now, I have sent my word to you to tell you I am answering. You may have felt ignored, but you were being preserved. You may have felt overlooked, but you were being prepared. And now, I am speaking loudly, so your spirit hears this deep. I am still your healer. I am still your restorer, and I will not let you fall. You will rise again, and your body will testify of my glory. Comment 222 if you trust that your body is not forgotten. I want you to know something else, my child. The enemy tried to break you through your body. He tried to steal your energy, your motivation, your movement. But I put a hedge of protection around you. That's why you're still here. That's why it didn't take you out. That's why, even when you thought you were at your weakest, you kept going. Because my strength carried you. This transformation isn't just about strength, though. It's about alignment. I am bringing your body into alignment with my purpose for your life. No more delays, no more distractions. I am reordering your physical being so you can step into the season that's coming next. You will walk in favor. You will carry grace. You will run and not grow weary, walk and not faint. You have no idea how close you are to the moment where everything starts to shift. This message is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this. Heaven is alert. Angels are already on assignment. The transformation has already begun. You may not feel it yet, but it's happening inside you. Trust me. Stay faithful. Don't give up. I am the same God who raised the dead, who opened blind eyes, who cleansed lepers, who made the lame walk. And I'm telling you, I am not done showing my power. I will do it in you. I will glorify myself through your healing. Others will see it and know I did it. You won't have to explain it. Your life, your body, your health will be the evidence. Do not be afraid. I have not brought you this far to leave you now. I have not stirred this word in your soul for nothing. If I am speaking it, I will fulfill it. My timing is perfect, my hands are gentle, and my heart is full of love for you. You are my child, and I will not fail you. Like this, if you know in your heart that God still moves when no one else can. Some of you have battled silent pain for so long that you forgot what it's like to feel free. You forgot how it feels to wake up without the weight. But I am removing it now. Chains are breaking. Cycles are ending. Generational burdens are being lifted. This is more than physical, this is generational healing. I am not just transforming your body, I am healing what was passed down. I am reversing what was spoken over you. I am setting a new course for your life. You are chosen, you are marked, you are covered by my blood and surrounded by my angels. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Even if they try, they will not succeed. Because I am standing in front of you, and my shadow is enough to block the arrows. I don't need anyone's permission to bless you. I don't need the doctor's report to be good before I move. I move because I am God, and I desire to see you whole. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Child, I need your trust now more than ever. The healing will not always come the way you expect, but it will come. The restoration may not follow your timeline, but it will happen. Trust me when it's silent. Praise me when it hurts. I will never waste your pain. Every ache will become a testimony. Every scar will carry purpose, and every moment you felt forgotten, I will turn into proof that I never left. My child, you have no idea how many times I've stepped in quietly and kept things from breaking further. You didn't see me, but I was there when the enemy tried to push you over the edge. You didn't feel me, but I was there holding your breath steady when fear came rushing in. You didn't hear me, but I was whispering peace into your storm while you were fighting tears. I've been closer than your skin. I've been nearer than your thoughts. I've surrounded you when you thought you were alone. Comment 333 if you believe I've been protecting you even when you couldn't see it. These 3 angels that are speaking of your body, they are not random. They were assigned, sent, positioned by my hand, because your name has been spoken in heaven's throne room. Yes, your name, the one you thought nobody saw, the one you thought heaven skipped over. But I haven't missed a thing. I have seen the blood tests, the x-rays, the doctor's words that shook you. But I am not limited by human diagnosis. I created every system in your body, and I am restoring what's been malfunctioning. I'm cleansing what's been polluted. I'm awakening what's been asleep. I want you to listen carefully. This transformation is not coming through striving. It's not coming through fear or panic. It's coming through surrender. You're not being healed because you earned it. You're being healed because you're loved. You're not being transformed because you shouted the loudest. You're being transformed because I chose you before you were even born. I knit you together with my hands. I didn't make a mistake. I didn't overlook a detail. I knew what you'd face. I knew the strain your body would endure. I knew the pressure your soul would carry. And still, I called you good. Still, I looked at you and said, "You are mine." You don't have to beg me to fix what I already have a plan to restore. All I ask is that you trust me in the waiting. Comment 555 if you trust that I already have a plan for your healing. You have cried out to me in the middle of the night, thinking no one could hear. You laid your hands over your body, asking me why the pain won't leave. You questioned why healing seems to happen for others, but not for you. My child, hear me. Delay is not denial. Your journey is not a punishment. The waiting is not a sign I've abandoned you. It's a sign that I'm preparing something deeper, something greater, something lasting. This is not just about pain going away. This is about you becoming the person I've called you to be. That includes a healed mind, a healed heart, a healed body, a healed history. The breakthrough you've been longing for, it's coming. And when it does, it will be so clear that it was me who did it. You won't need to explain. You'll just shine with the evidence of my glory. You're not weak. You are not defeated. Even if you feel tired, you're not finished. You've been in a fight, but I'm still the one who wins every battle. I'm still the one who stood in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I'm still the one who closed the mouths of lions. I'm still the one who raised Lazarus from the grave. And I'm still the one holding you right now. Your transformation isn't just on the way, it's already begun. The moment you began to listen to this, something shifted in the atmosphere. Heaven responded. Angels moved. And your body, yes, your very body has started to align with my word. This is not just spiritual talk. This is divine intervention. The swelling will shrink. The headaches will stop. The fatigue will break. The strength will return. I want you to breathe that in. Not just with your lungs, but with your spirit. You are not who you were. I am turning mourning into dancing. I am turning weakness into power. I am making rivers in your desert. I am causing new life to grow in what looked dead. You are not finished, and neither is my plan for you. Comment 1212 if you believe I'm not finished with you yet. Some of you have believed lies about your body, that it's broken beyond repair, that it will never be well again, that you'll always have to live like this. But I am rewriting the story. I am silencing those lies. I am declaring something greater over you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are my temple. You are my beloved. I don't dwell in broken places. I dwell in surrendered ones, and your surrender is where I'm building restoration. This isn't about ignoring pain. I've seen your pain. I've felt it with you. I wept with you. But now, I'm redeeming it. I'm pulling you out of the places that hurt the most. I'm walking with you into a season where pain is not the loudest voice anymore. My voice is, and I am speaking life. There will be a moment, very soon, when you'll look back and realize you're not the same. Your body will feel it. Your soul will know it. The heaviness will lift like fog burned off by the Sunday. My glory will rest on you. You will feel me in ways you never have before, in your breathing, in your resting, in your moving. I'm not just fixing what's wrong. I'm dwelling within you. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My child, you have not missed your moment. It has not passed you by. You are not too late. You are not too broken. I am not done. You are still in the center of my plan, and I am still holding your name in my hand. Listen to me, I have seen everything. I have watched every single moment when you felt too tired to believe. I know how long you've carried this burden. I know how many times you've tried to smile through the pain. But this is where I step in. This is the hour I shift things. This is the place I begin to rebuild. Don't let your past or your pain convince you that I have forgotten. I am not slow. I am not distant. I am not confused about your situation. I have been working behind the scenes every single day, and what you could not fix on your own, I am now bringing into divine alignment. Your body is being prepared for new strength, new freedom, new glory. You won't walk into this next season with the same weight. I am lifting it off you now. Comment 777 if you believe the weight is being lifted. You've asked me before, why is my body always under attack? You wondered why the weariness, the afflictions, the delays keep coming back. But I want you to understand, the attack wasn't because you were weak. It was because you are chosen. Hell knows what you carry. The enemy has seen your potential, even when you didn't. That's why he's tried to slow you down with pain. But I did not let him destroy you. And I will now use every part of your battle as a testimony of my glory. Your scars will speak of survival. Your healing will speak of my power. And your strength will speak of my presence. I am not giving you back what was stolen. I am giving you more, better, stronger. Your body will rise, not just in energy, but in purpose. You will go where you were once too tired to go. You will do what you thought was no longer possible. I breathe my breath into your bones and say, live, no more surviving. It is time to thrive in me. You are entering a new chapter, not in theory, but in reality. Heaven is not playing with words. I do not tease my children. If I said healing, I meant healing. If I said transformation, I meant it with the fullness of my power. I will never give you an empty promise, and I will never leave you in the middle of a storm I don't intend to bring you out of. Your body is being called out of affliction into wholeness. Your soul is being pulled out of despair into joy. Comment 999 if you receive this next chapter in your life. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. Even when your body was tired, I still walked beside you. When you couldn't get out of bed, I was there. When the medication wore off and the pain returned, I stayed with you. You never suffered alone. I know the weight of your silence, the ache behind your smile, and I never judged you for struggling. I stayed. I waited with you. I wept with you. And now, I'm lifting you up with my own hands. There is a reason I'm speaking this now, Because the hour of manifestation is near, not just words, but results, tangible change. You will feel it in your steps. You will wake up and notice the shift. What once took all your energy will become easy. I will strengthen the places that felt weak for years. Even the damage that came from long ago, the old injuries, the slow healing wounds, I am going there too. I am healing the unseen and the ignored. I don't just want you to survive. I want you to live fully. And for that, your body must rise again. And it will. Not because of what you do, but because of who I am. I am Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. And I never stopped healing. I never retired my miracles. I never ran out of power. You are not too complicated for me. You are not too far gone. And you are never too late for me to restore. So take this moment and breathe me in. Not just as your creator, but as your healer. Not just as your God, but as your Father. I want to see you walk in wholeness. I want to see you wake up without dread. I want to see you laugh again, move freely again, breathe deeply without fear. And that is what I am bringing to you. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. I'm doing a work in your blood, your bones, your organs, your cells. You won't see it all at once, but it's happening. I am restoring balance to your body. I am removing toxins from your system. I am clearing out what has blocked your energy, your joy, your ability to fully live. And as I do, you'll feel it. You'll know it's me. Comment 1010 if you believe this healing is already happening inside of you. This is what grace looks like. It's not just about saving your soul, it's about redeeming your whole life. I didn't call you just to be forgiven. I called you to be renewed. I called you to walk in fullness. I called you to shine as evidence of my goodness. And that includes your physical body. That includes your health. That includes every part of you that's been weary from the fight. So don't lose hope. Don't give up right before everything begins to shift. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment the page turns. I have already gone before you. I have prepared what's coming, and I am walking beside you through every step. I am not a distant God. I am right here in your room, in your car, in your silence, in your tears. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. You were worth fighting for. Even before you saw the battle coming, I already secured the victory. I have never once let the enemy cross a line I did not allow. And even when you thought the pain was proof I had forgotten you, it was actually proof that I was preserving you. What touched you was only a fraction of what the enemy planned. I stood between you and complete collapse. I stood between your breaking and your breakthrough. And now I'm telling you again, your body is about to be transformed, and this time it's going to last. This isn't temporary. This isn't a fleeting moment of relief. I am doing a deep, permanent work in you. You're not just going to feel better, you're going to become stronger. You will walk in a level of health and clarity that you have not known before. You will wake up without that lingering dread in your chest. You will stand up without the pain that made you hesitate. This is not just improvement, it is divine transformation. Comment 1515 if you believe this transformation will not be temporary. I've seen how you've tried to stay strong while your body felt weak. I know the moments you hid your pain so others wouldn't worry. You didn't want to burden anyone, but you never had to carry this alone. My shoulders are big enough, my hands are steady enough. I've been waiting for this moment to take that weight off you, to speak life over your body in a way that leaves no room for fear. Let me remind you of something. When I created the heavens and the earth, I did it with a word. When I raised the dead, I did it with a command. And when I look at your body, your organs, your heart, your skin, your bones, I say, be made whole. That is not a suggestion, that is a decree. And when I speak, everything must respond, even the pain, even the disease, even the weariness. Nothing in your body can ignore my voice. You are not too far gone, you are not too late. You are not too complicated for me. Even if you've been dealing with this for years, even if you've forgotten what it feels like to be well, I haven't. And I will remind you. I will lead you back to full strength, not because you fought harder, but because I am faithful. My covenant with you includes healing. My love for you includes restoration. You don't have to earn it. You just have to receive it. Comment 1717 if you receive this word in faith. I am walking you through this season with care. I am not rushing you, but I am moving quickly now, because your time has come. I will restore what you lost, not just energy and wellness, but joy, the kind of joy that flows from knowing I have you in my hands, the kind of joy that lets you sleep peacefully again, the kind that quiets your mind and calms your body. Yes, even your nervous system is being touched by my peace. I'm healing the hidden parts, the trauma your body carried, the stress that settled deep in your muscles, the emotional battles that turned into physical tension. I am releasing you from it all. This isn't just healing, this is freedom. This isn't just physical, this is spiritual. I'm releasing years of pressure from your shoulders. I'm removing the weight of words spoken against you. I'm clearing out the heaviness from every cell, every nerve, every heartbeat. This is what happens when heaven touches earth. This is what happens when I move in your life. Things change, things break, things shift. And child, I am moving in your life right now, not tomorrow, not next year, now. You may not see the full picture yet, but you're standing in the middle of the miracle. You are walking through the process of my power unfolding. Don't let the slowness of the first step convince you nothing is happening. Faith grows even when it's quiet. Miracles begin even in silence. I am not just touching your body, I am rebuilding your story. Your testimony is being written, and when people see you, they will not see your suffering, they will see your strength, they will see my glory. They will see the fire I placed in you, the grace I poured over you, the evidence that I was with you the whole time. Comment, Amen, if you believe people will see God's hand in your healing. I want you to know this too. What I'm doing in you will ripple into others. Your healing will break chains in your family. Your breakthrough will awaken hope in those around you. Your transformation will light fires in people who have lost faith. I'm not just healing you for your sake. I'm healing you as a sign that I still move, a sign that I still see, a sign that I still love deeply and powerfully. You're not invisible to me. You never were, and you never will be. My eyes have been on you even in the moments you thought I turned away. I did not look away. I looked closer. I examined your heart with tenderness. I watched over your body with mercy, and I have counted every hair on your head. That is how deeply I care. That is how present I have been. So when you rise, and you will remember this, it was not your strength, it was mine. It was not your plan, it was my grace. It was not your timeline. It was my perfect will unfolding. And I will continue to walk with you through this. You are not going into healing alone. I am leading the way. My spirit is with you. My angels are surrounding you. My love is going ahead of you. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My beloved child, if only you could see what I see when I look at you. You see weakness, but I see someone who kept going. You see delay, but I see someone who refused to quit even when everything hurt. You see the struggle, but I see the strength I placed in you long before the pain ever showed up. You were never alone in any of it. I've walked every step beside you. I've heard every word you couldn't say out loud, and I've caught every single tear. Not one has fallen unnoticed. What you thought was the end of your strength was really the beginning of my power. You had to reach the point where you couldn't do it yourself, not because I wanted you to suffer, but because I needed you to finally let me carry it. You weren't made to handle this weight on your own. You were made to lean on me, and now, with your hands open and your heart surrendering, I am stepping in fully. Comment 222 if you're ready to let me carry what you no longer can. I am moving through your life with precision. This is not random. This is not a general blessing. I am targeting the places where you've suffered most. I am going directly to the roots of what's been attacking your body, your health, your mind. I know exactly where the imbalance began. I know what trauma was stored inside your body that no one ever saw. I know what you've endured behind closed doors. And I am healing even that. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to carry silent shame for being tired or afraid. You don't need to explain why it's been so hard. I already know, and I'm not angry. I'm not disappointed. I'm proud of you. You survived things that were meant to break you. You held on when it made no sense to keep going. You waited when you could have walked away. And now, I honor that, with restoration, with strength, with supernatural healing. The power I'm placing in your body now will not be temporary. This is a foundation I'm laying for the rest of your life. I'm not just treating a symptom. I'm restoring what the years have taken. I'm giving you back what stress stole. I'm giving you peace that can't be shaken. I'm giving you joy that doesn't depend on how your body feels. I'm giving you clarity in your mind, stability in your spirit, and endurance in your steps. Comment 1111 if you're receiving this as your new foundation. I see your desire to move forward, but you've been afraid of slipping back. You've seen some progress, but feared it would vanish. I'm here to tell you it won't. This time is different, because I'm not just healing your body, I'm sealing it with my spirit. I'm covering you in such a way that the attacks that once reached you will fall short. The things that used to trigger exhaustion and pain will lose their power. Because I have placed my hand on you, and when I place my hand, nothing stays the same. The enemy is losing his grip right now. He's panicking because what once worked against you is failing. He tried to use delay to discourage you, but you stayed. He tried to use sickness to silence you, but you're still here. He tried to use weakness to wear you down, but I have been your strength all along. You are not only surviving, you are rising. You are not rising alone either. I'm surrounding you with grace. You'll notice things shifting around you, not just in your body, but in your relationships, your decisions, your environment. That's because transformation doesn't stop at the physical. When I move, I make all things new. So don't be surprised when old things fall away. Don't hold on to what I'm removing. Trust that I'm preparing better. Comment Amen if you're ready to release what's being removed from your life. You may not feel strong every day, and that's okay. Your strength was never supposed to come from you alone. I have promised that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. So when you feel like you have nothing left, that's where I begin. That's where I fill you. That's where I lift you up with my own hands and breathe into you again. I am not in a hurry, but I am on time. I am not rushing this healing, but I am not delaying it either. The speed of what I'm doing will surprise you. One moment you'll feel like you're still waiting, and the next, the shift will happen, suddenly, quietly, powerfully, because that's how I move. I don't need a crowd to confirm your miracle. I just need your faith to stay steady. Your body is not your enemy. It is the place I am healing, restoring, and calling holy. It's the temple I dwell in. It's the vessel I'm using. So love it, care for it, but above all, trust me with it, because I made it, and I don't abandon what I create. I don't ignore what I build. I take responsibility for what I breathe life into, and that includes you. You are going to walk again in full strength. You are going to rise again with full joy. You are going to move forward without fear holding you back. What once felt like your limitation will now become your testimony. You are going to look back and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right. Because I'm not just fixing your body, I'm rewriting your story. My child, the pain you've carried wasn't just physical. It reached deeper. It touched your spirit, your identity, your belief in what was possible. There were days you looked in the mirror and barely recognized the person staring back at you. Days where the strength you once had felt like a memory. I know. I was there. I heard your thoughts before you ever spoke them. I saw the tired eyes, the heaviness in your walk, and I want you to know I never left you in that place. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. What the world couldn't see, I saw clearly. While others assumed you were okay, I saw the fight in your bones. I saw the battle behind your smile. And I want you to understand this. Your body was never a mistake. It is not a burden. It is not a prison. It is still mine, still holy, still worthy of restoration. That's why I'm here. That's why I sent angels to speak over you. That's why heaven is responding now, because your body still has purpose, and I'm about to prove it. Comment Amen if you know your body still carries divine purpose. Do not believe the lie that this is how it ends for you. Do not accept a future that doesn't include the healing I've promised. You are not meant to just manage pain for the rest of your life. You are not meant to just exist in survival mode. I came to give you life, and not just life, but life abundantly. That includes your body. That includes every part of you that has suffered in silence for far too long. Yes, I know you've been disappointed before. I know you've waited, prayed, hoped, and felt like nothing changed. But this is a new moment. This is not a repeat. This is not more of the same. You've entered into a divine appointment, and it is not being rescheduled. I'm not pushing your miracle off to some distant day. I am moving now, quietly, deeply, faithfully. My spirit is working in your body, even as you read these words. Comment 1212 if you believe this is your appointed moment. Your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven. The three angels who spoke of your body were not speaking death, they were announcing life. They were sent with a message of transformation, and that message is reaching you right now. Heaven is in agreement over you. There is no confusion about your future here. I have made up my mind about you. And I have decided that you will not walk into your next season carrying this same pain. The healing I'm giving you isn't just a bandage, it's a rebuilding. I am restoring things at the root. Where your energy was depleted, I am refilling. Where inflammation has raged, I am calming. Where pain has repeated, I am breaking cycles. This is not just relief, this is reversal. I'm turning the clock on what was aging you. I'm lifting the cloud that's been hovering over your strength. You will feel the difference. It will not just be spiritual, it will be real. I'm restoring the joy of your movement, the ability to stretch, walk, dance, run with no fear, no tension, no "what if it comes back?" thoughts holding you hostage. You are not going to live a limited life. I created you for more than managing symptoms. I created you to live in freedom, and freedom is what I'm pouring into your life now. I am a God of completion. I don't start healing and then walk away. I don't begin restoring only to stop halfway. What I start, I finish. And I have started something in your life, in your body, in your health, and I will not stop until it is whole. So when the enemy whispers that it's too late, that it's too far gone, silence that voice with my truth. I am not done, and I always finish what I begin. Comment 777 if you believe I finish every good work I start in you. You don't have to understand all the steps ahead. You just need to trust me with the one in front of you. One day at a time, I will lead you forward. And with every step, you will feel the old falling off. The pain that used to follow you will begin to lose its grip. The exhaustion that felt like a permanent weight will begin to lift. And you'll begin to remember what it feels like to feel alive again. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. I am not copying miracles. I am creating one tailored just for you. What I do in you will be different because you are different. You are unique, and so is the healing I've prepared. So don't look to the left or the right. Keep your eyes on me. I know the way forward. I know what you need before you ask, and I know how to bring you out of this stronger than before. Your testimony will be loud, not with your words, but with your life. People will look at you and see joy where there was sorrow. They'll see strength where there was struggle. They'll see movement where there was stillness. Because I am not just changing how you feel, I am changing how you live. And they will know, not guess, not wonder, they will know that I, your God, did this. Stay near to me. Listen for my whisper. Obey my nudges. I will speak to you clearly in this season. You will know when to rest and when to rise. You will know when to move and when to wait. I am not leaving you in confusion. I am giving you peace. The kind of peace that makes no sense to others. The kind of peace that settles your body and stills your spirit. And when you feel it, even for a moment, hold on to it. Because that is me. That's not emotion. That's not hype. That's my presence. It will begin to feel like your new normal. You will live in that peace. You will move in it. Your body will respond to it. And you will walk in the fullness I always planned for you to experience. My child, I want you to listen closely. Because what I say now will not only change how you see your body, but how you see your life. You've been walking with so many questions. You've wondered, why me? Why this pain? Why hasn't it ended yet? And I want you to hear this in your soul. Not 1 second of your pain was wasted. Not 1 day of your struggle went unseen. I have counted every moment, and I am using it all for your rising. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You don't realize the depth of strength that's been built in you during this fight. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were hurting, I was healing places you didn't even know were broken. And now, the shift has begun. What you feel right now, even if small, is not your imagination. It's me. It's the hand of heaven, gently realigning your body and soul to match what I've already declared. You are being made whole. Comment 333 if you feel that something in you is shifting, even right now. This is not a moment for fear. I know fear has walked with you, especially when it comes to your body. You feared it getting worse. You feared the news, the reports, the what-ifs. But child, I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. And that includes soundness in your body. That includes peace in your nerves. That includes clarity in your thoughts and healing in your cells. My spirit brings peace, and my peace is greater than any fear that's tried to hold you down. I didn't just create your body. I placed purpose inside it, even if it's been through battles, even if it's carried trauma, even if it's grown weary. I still dwell in it. I still call it good. I still call it mine. You are not broken beyond my reach. You are not too far for me to restore. You are not disqualified from healing because of what you've been through. In fact, what you've been through has made you ready to receive what's coming now. You asked me, Lord, when will it end? And here I am, answering you directly. The time of restoration is here. You are stepping into it now. Every part of your body that has been in battle, I am bringing it into peace. Every part that's been under stress, I am bringing it into rest. And every part that's felt forgotten, I am covering it in my love. I am healing you inside and out, layer by layer, with more care than you've ever known. Comment 1010 if you believe this is your season of restoration. I know there have been moments you didn't want to hope again, you didn't want to be disappointed again. But child, I am not man. I do not lie. I do not tease my children with hope. When I speak healing, it is not an empty promise. It is a decree from heaven. And nothing, not the report, not the symptoms, not even the years of waiting can cancel what I've spoken. My word stands, my promise holds, and you will see it with your own eyes. The healing I'm bringing will not only touch your body, it will reach your relationships. It will overflow into how you see yourself. It will spill into the way you speak, the way you love, the way you carry yourself. Because when I transform, I do not do it halfway. I do not just patch the surface. I go deep to the root. And what I uproot in this season will not return. That pain, that affliction, that disorder, it will not come back, because I am sealing you in my presence. And in my presence there is fullness of joy, not partial, fullness. That's what I want for you. That's what I'm calling you into, a full life, a full healing, a full awakening. You won't just be able to move without pain, you'll be able to move with purpose. You'll wake up in the morning and feel a new fire in your soul. You'll feel strength in places you once gave up on. Because I am not just healing you, I am restoring your will to live, to believe again, to build again. Comment 555 if you're ready to live again, not just survive, but truly live. You are not at the mercy of your circumstances anymore. You are under my covering. You are surrounded by angels, and the same angels who spoke over your transformation are still with you now. They are not leaving your side. They are guiding, protecting, shielding, and preparing. You don't walk alone into this new beginning. You walk covered. You walk guarded. You walk with me. Let me tell you something else. Your story is not small. Your healing is not just for you. Others will watch what I do in you and be awakened. They'll say, if God did that for them, He can do it for me. And they'll be right. Your life is about to carry my glory in a visible way. This is what favor looks like, not just in blessings you can touch, but in peace you can feel. You'll walk into rooms and bring calm. You'll show up and shift atmospheres, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. And yes, there will be days when you're still tempted to doubt, but even in those moments, I will be patient. I will meet you there, in your questions, and remind you gently, I am still working, I am still healing, I am still faithful. You don't need perfect faith for me to move, you just need willingness. You just need to keep saying yes, and I'll take care of the rest. Even when you feel nothing, I'm still doing something. Even when you feel delayed, I'm not late. Even when you're tired, I am still strong. And I will never let go of you. I will never abandon you. I will never forget the promises I made to you. Your name is written on my heart. Your life is precious to me. And your healing, your full, complete, undeniable healing is not a possibility. It is a certainty. My beloved, I want you to know this. Right now, you are not being overlooked. You are not being ignored. Even if others forgot you, even if the world kept spinning while you sat in silence, I saw every moment. I heard every cry. I noticed every time your body trembled with pain and your heart whispered, God, are you still there? Yes, I was there. I never moved. I never missed a second of your journey. And I never once changed my mind about you. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. What I started in you is still active. What I promised over you is still alive. My child, your story isn't being rewritten, it's being fulfilled. I never gave up on you when you were at your weakest, and I am certainly not walking away now that healing is at the door. You are closer than you've ever been. And though it still feels hard some days, the shift is already in motion. You don't have to feel it to know, I'm working. I work in silence. I move in stillness. I rebuild in the dark before the dawn breaks. Comment 1717 if you believe God is still working, even when it's silent. I am healing you, even when you're asleep. I am repairing what was damaged, realigning what was out of place, strengthening what was weakened. Even while you rest, heaven is moving. While you close your eyes, angels continue the work I assigned them. Because this transformation is not in your control, it's in mine. And I don't stop halfway. I complete what I begin. You will not be left in the middle of the process. You will see the other side. You've felt like giving up more times than anyone knows. You've questioned your ability to keep going. But that voice inside that told you to keep holding on, that was me. That flicker of hope that refused to die, that was my breath in your lungs. You never walked alone. You never carried this weight by yourself. I've been beside you the whole way, and now I'm carrying you forward. There is a power rising in your body that doesn't come from diet, effort, or striving. It comes from my spirit. It's my resurrection power, the same power that raised Jesus from the dead. And that power is alive in you. It's not just reviving your spirit, it's renewing your body. It's flowing through your veins, your muscles, your bones, your organs. You may not see it happening, but I promise you will feel the results. Comment Amen if you believe resurrection power is alive in your body today. I am speaking directly to what has been attacking your health. I am commanding peace into the systems of your body. I am quieting inflammation, settling imbalances, calming anxiety. I am removing the fog from your mind and the tension from your chest. I am not a distant God. I am deeply involved in your healing, not only spiritually, but physically. Because I love all of you, not just your soul, but your skin, your cells, your breath, your heartbeat. You are holy to me. You are sacred, and what belongs to me will never be abandoned. You've spent too long thinking you're on your own in this fight, but child, I'm fighting for you. I've placed a circle of protection around you. No attack that touches you escapes my sight. I have allowed only what I will use, and now, even that pain, even that weakness, even that delay, I will use it all for your good. You will look back on this season and not see failure. You'll see fire, refinement, growth. You'll see that even in the waiting, I was faithful. Even in the silence, I was near. And even in the suffering, I was preparing you. And when the fullness of your healing unfolds, you won't be the same, not just physically, but spiritually. You'll have a depth of strength and compassion that only comes from surviving the impossible with me. Comment 999 if you believe this healing will mark a new version of you, stronger, deeper, and more free. Your body is responding to the word I've spoken. That fatigue you felt, it's breaking. That pain you kept pushing through, it's lifting. That burden that made every day harder, it's falling off. What felt stuck is moving again. What felt shut down is reawakening. Because my word does not return void. And I have spoken life, not death. Wholeness, not brokenness. Freedom, not fear. You are not the same person who entered this storm. You've grown. You've matured. You've learned to lean on me, not just when things are good, but when nothing made sense. And I see you. I am proud of you. I am not just proud of what you've survived. I'm proud of how you've stayed, how you kept your heart open to me, how you trusted me with your tears. That matters to me, that moves me. And now, I'm responding, not just in words, but in action. My spirit is moving through you. Healing is not something you're chasing, it's something you're receiving right now. In this very moment, you're not waiting on it anymore. It's already begun. It's unfolding inside of you, slowly at first, then suddenly. The way the seasons change, quietly, undeniably, completely. My child, this journey you've been walking, it's been long, it's been hard, and at times it has felt endless. But I need you to hear me clearly now. You are approaching the threshold of something new, not imagined, not hoped for in vague dreams. Real, tangible, visible. What I'm doing in your body is about to be revealed in a way you can't miss. The wait you endured is turning into the miracle you've been asking for, and I am the one bringing it to pass. You thought I was silent, but I was working. Behind every delay, there was strategy. Behind every not yet, there was protection. I've kept you from lesser things so I could give you better. And this healing, this restoration, is not just about the pain going away. It's about making you ready to carry what comes next. I'm not just restoring your strength, I'm preparing you for new territory. Comment 222 if you believe your healing is preparing you for something greater. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever.